Hates the movie. I can tell by his face. He hates it.
I hate all 5 of them.
I thought it was pretty decent.
You know, for an action movie, it's good, but the premise of it, I hate so much.
I didn't see the part before.
You didn't miss anything.
So I was
they really
kinda
didn't
like-
time together.
Kind of a little lost.
He just saw Mark Wahlberg and was like, "Oh, cool, it's Marky Mark."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come ask all these questions.
He did ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's what he does, man.
I didn't really pay attention.
That's probably
to that.
what he does. Like, I could tell when he's like rereading his script, he probably just goes through with a pen and puts question marks after like every other sentence.
That would be dope. Either way, man, I thought it was a decent movie. Plot very simple. Plot was extremely simple.
Yeah.
Like seriously, all we have to stop them from transforming the world into Unicron.
You mean Cybertron?
No,
they were trying
Unicron.
to transform it into Unicron.
No, they were trying to transform it to Unicron.
Oh
Basically,
my God,
there's
Alpha, I
Unicron,
want
if
you.
I read it correctly or listened to it correctly.
You didn't. I
They
just
said-
watched it today. Do you want to know what they said? Earth is Unicron.
Right. And they're using that to reform Cybertron. Because Cybertron was a piece of shit.
But you have to turn Earth.
Reboot it.
You have to turn it back into Unicron first. That's what they were trying to do. That's what the staff was doing. It was reforming the planet, and then they were going to destroy it.
I'm sorry, that didn't happen in Transformer lore that I was used to. So.
It didn't happen in anything else. This was all Michael Bay. Just like the Ninja Turtle.
Michael Bay, when she gets his hands on it, he fucks the movie up. He fucks
No, stop that.
It kind
No.
of does, though.
He
Stop
does.
that.
Totally.
Stop that. Stop that.
And all the fast cuts. I wasn't a fan of the fast cuts because you had 2 separate car chases going on 2 different sides of the planet. And they're doing these quick cuts, and you don't know who's chasing who.
They were on different sides of the planet.
Well, one in England and the other one was in the United States.
Both the two cars split. It was the 2 robots that were. It was the 2 robots.
Hey, did we say spoiler alert?
No, but what I'm
obviously didn't
saying
do that
is
part.
they had the chasing that was going on in England, and then also some other shit that was going back on.
No, what was going on was they were trying to transport
Yeah.
the people to the ignition thing. That was one scene. And then you had Bumblebee and Hot Rod. Yeah, Hot Rod's in this. So Bumblebee and Hot Rod,
And he's fucking English.
and they split him up. He was French.
Was he French?
He's French.
Yeah, he's French.
Fucking French.
Oh yeah, he was French.
How you gonna make Hot Rod French?
Cause
Fuck if
man,
I
Thank you,
know,
Bo.
man.
Thank
hey,
you.
because it's Michael Bay.
First off, a Hot Rod is an American car. if I'm not
Exactly.
It's a muscle car. Yeah,
mistaken. Okay.
And this car, what the hell was it? It looked
was
like
a
a
Lambo.
Maserati or something.
That was a
And it
Lambo.
wasn't even a Hot Rod?
That was a Lambo.
How you gonna call him Hot Rod and he's not a fucking Hot Rod?
Thank you, Bo.
He's a
Thank
Lambo.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause-
get the
'cause-
fuck out of here. That movie sounds like shit.
Thank you, Bo. Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
of
no.
course.
You don't fucking... No.
Of course it's
God,
shit.
no.
Why do you sound surprised that it's actually shitty? You sound so surprised that the movie.
It's like they put little excerpts of Transformers and lore into it from the,
Yeah.
the cartoon and shit, and then you're like, oh,
That's it.
neat. Well, the other 95% of it's fucked up. Thanks.
I was just totally happy to see Hot Rod. As soon as you said I'm Hot Rod, I'm like, oh, cool, that's Hot
Oh, right,
Rod.
get the fuck. But he didn't say hot rod. He
No, he said hot.
Hot Rod.
Hot Rod.
He said it like
however
in
you say
stupid
French.
French accent.
Yeah, he said it with a
Stupid
French accent.
Fucking hot. That's not real hot rod.
That's fine. I was happy
Fuck
in
that.
2 movies ago to see RC. I saw RC for like 2 seconds, and I was like, all right, cool, I seen RC. Even though RC was like one of the...
That was your entire goal for these movies, just see RC, and that was it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why would I watch a Why
This
would I
bar
watch
is so
any?
low, it's underground.
Why would I watch any Michael Bay movie to try and find anything interesting in it? Answer me that. Riddle me this, Batman.
Okay, I will give it one thing. It had a lot of action, but that's about it. So it's
That's
about
all it
it's the
needed.
shadow is like
Lot of
a step above
explosions.
shallows.
That's
and
it. Seriously, it's on fire.
What was your rating for Shallows?
Shallows was a 2. I give this
So,
movie.
a 3.
I would give this movie about a 4. Yeah, about 4 or 5. Because here's the thing. Listen, people, watch the movie on like the middle of the day, Saturday. Just grab something to eat
It'll drain your energy.
and just sit back and just watch the action.
That's probably why I'm feeling like
Hey, we
this.
saved your life, Bo. You don't have to watch it.
I think
now.
it was the.
You don't have to.
I don't want to.
Transformers.
That sounds awful.
I don't know, man.
That's just... God, that's awful.
Yeah. As a movie snob, and you're looking for a plot, and you're
Not
looking
even
for
that.
a good movie.
Not even that. Just for pure childhood. Period. Like you don't change Hot Rod.
Yeah, but that's only for old folk.
No, fuck
You don't
that.
change
You know,
man.
you know who knows that.
Here's the thing: if he would have took fuck that. If he would have took fucking Donatello and called him Splinter, it'd be the same shit. Like you just don't change shit like that. There are specific things you don't change.
Yo, Splinter learned ninjutsu from a book.
Right.
There wasn't any mention in either one of his movies about
That he
Hamato
used to be
Yoshi.
an actual person.
Yeah,
Right.
not at all. And you know what I said to that? All right, cool. You know
Even
why?
with that,
You know
even with that
why?
was fine because he was still a rat. If they would have made
they
Splinter
would've made him
like a
like a-
fucking raccoon,
Like I would
I would have been like, no, we're done here. Goodbye.
I would have been like,
I want my money back.
I would have been like, hey, you know what? I don't remember Splinter being a raccoon, but you know what? That's not my shit. That's not my generation. Like these Transformer movies. Are you gonna go out and buy Transformer toys? No, you're not.
no.
None of us are. The Transformer toys that are gonna sell. You know who's gonna go buy Hot Rod? All the little 10-year-olds who saw Hot Rod as a Lamborghini.
And they're gonna think he's fucking French.
And they're gonna be like, dude, Hot Rod's freaking awesome. He's French. And then all the old guys who saw it are gonna be like, yo, back in my day, Hot Rod wasn't French.
Right.
There you go. Back in my day.
That's all we sound like. We sound like a bunch of old men who are like, hey, you know what? They're ruining our childhood.
No. It's just that's not acceptable. I don't care. There's certain things you don't change. Period. Point blank.
You people are still y'all are stuck.
Like I said,
Nope. Y'all are
if Splinter was a raccoon, you'd be saying the same shit. Like
I
this
would
is
have been
fucking stupid.
I would have been like, you know what? That's
No.
not the Turtles I remember. Because I've seen 4 different in what do they call them? 4 incarnations of that.
They were still all the turtles, and they were still fucking Splinter was a rat.
They were turtles.
Shredder was
If they had came out, if they had came out and been like, all right, these are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs,
nobody would have saw it.
I would have been like, hey, well, you know what? That don't make no sense. But if it's a decent movie, it's a decent fucking movie.
Nah, you wouldn't go see it. Don't
Wait,
lie.
let's
Don't
throw
lie.
this
No,
out.
I would watch it on Fire Stick. I would be like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs.
Nah.
Let me check this out.
Hey,
You're
you know
just
what?
trying to
I didn't
justify
get
your
Power
own point
Rangers
by giving nonsense.
No.
The Power
No.
Rangers.
Fuck
That's
that.
another one. That's another one.
Because you got to be friends in a circle. That's when you change. Fuck that shit.
Thank you. What color was Billy?
Black. What the fuck?
Who cares?
The same
That's what I'm
premise.
saying. But
This
that's what-
age
it's the
movie is
same
ruining
premise.
our childhood.
It's the same premise. It's the same premise that the movie's different. The movie's different, but you're just like, whatever.
You know, what if they made Billy purple?
Fuck it.
What was your score?
Mine's 3.
All right.
I mean, it's a decent action movie for what it is. Everything else is shit.
There you go. I give it a 4.
I give it a 9 as far as
Quality?
Quality.
Oh, yeah. Quality was
Oh,
awesome.
Quality was great.
fucking
Yeah.
incredible.
It's like
Thank
HD.
you, Fire Stick, for updating itself.
Yeah.
Now
didn't
what
buffer.
they did was they got it from overseas. They're smart.
Yeah, it was Chinese.
It was Chinese. So,
Let me correct you.
Trump
Mandarin.
better
It's
put a
Mandarin.
stop to that crap.
well, the language, yeah, I guess the writing is Mandarin. Yeah, you're right.
Either way. I gave it a 5.
Yeah, I mean,
Bo gets a 0 because you didn't watch it.
Bo's never gonna watch
I
it.
kind of got a little lost during it.
Everything. It's like if they make a new Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddy's a woman.
Yeah, that would be fucked up.
Yeah, you
that'd
couldn't
be
handle.
super
You
fucked
couldn't handle that,
He
could
would
you?
lose his shit.
Yo, he would
That's
totally
pretty
lose it.
sexist of
And
you.
Yeah.
it's nothing against women. It's just that role.
You totally.
You
lose
don't
your
think
shit.
that would work?
Of course it will work now. You know why it will work
think
now?
it would
Because
work.
most of the people getting busted for child molesting are women.
That's right.
But either way, though, the
Teachers.
character
So-
itself, no.
Yeah, because she
Right?
wouldn't-
So Freddie could be like this hot ass teacher.
She's a hot
No.
teacher.
hot ass.
Freddie's
like,
a hot
sixth
teacher.
grade teacher.
Yo, you know the dreams that we're
No,
we're
just
totally
stop.
ruining it for
I
Bo
think
right
we
now.
should remake it.
Yo, that'd be dope.
Just stop.
That would be dope.
Just stop.
The new Nightmare on Elm Street
Oh
starring
my
like
God.
what would her name be? Like Fredrina?
Yeah, it'd be Fredrina.
No. Just
I can't think of what the
Just
female
stop.
version
Or
of Freddy
Fred, or
is.
Frederic.
Frederic
Frederica.
or Francine.
Francine.
That would be pretty intense.
Oh my God, bro, that'd be dope. Because she would just lure people in by being hot, and
because
then
Freddie didn't do that.
Freddy wasn't hot.
He turned into a chick plenty of times. What are you talking about?
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
but
that was after.
No,
he-
you stop. You're done. You're done.
But that was
you have
after.
no clue about the series. You can't talk about
I'm
it.
all for
But
that.
I'm not talking
No.
about the series.
You just
Hold
said
on.
he can't.
Hold
you,
on.
No.
Hold on. I'm not talking about the series. I'm
You
talking
are
about
because
if they
Freddy
make.
Krueger is the series.
I'm saying if they make a new movie and
It-
they make Freddy a woman.
I'm for
you can't.
that.
There's no. It's you just goddamn like wow. Like you're using a defense that is stupidly not logical at all.
That's
How is
in
that
the
not
series
logical?
Of the series,
How is that not
because
logical?
he
They
still
just did-
lures people in.
They
Period.
just
It
hold
doesn't
on.
matter
They
if they're
just
boys
did
or
it. They
girls.
just did
That's
it with Transformers.
really sexist.
They
of
just
you.
did it with Transformers when they took. Alf just said it. The Transformer plot was nothing like the original plot. So if they make
None of
a
those
new,
movies were.
so if they decide to make a new Nightmare on Elm Street where Freddy's a woman, that's just the way they made the new movie. So how is that?
defense of wanting to do it is purely stupid.
I think it'd be
you know what?
interesting.
I'm actually surprised at this point in time in our lives, there is no Thundercats movie. There is no He-Man remake.
Voltron.
There's no Voltron.
I'm not gonna lie though. The Freddy as a woman would be dope.
No,
If that, well, here's the thing.
Yeah,
Because
it would.
here's the thing.
Weren't
Here's
they
the thing.
supposed to remake G.I. Joe?
Here's the thing. Because Freddy turned into a woman.
plenty of
But
time.
now she's
Now,
woman stock.
but now, it's already she's already a woman. This is a woman. Actually,
it's a dream.
Hold on, the term would be different though.
No, it
No,
wouldn't.
but the thing is,
It would
The term
be
would
the
be
same
different
exact
because
thing.
here's the thing. What group of people are going to set a woman on fire the same way they did Freddy Krueger?
they're not gonna do it.
They're not going
If
to do
she's
that.
a witch,
She could be a serial killer.
Yeah.
they would set her on fire just the same. It's the
No,
fucking
because
story.
she will be better than Freddy because she won't get caught.
Oh my god, you guys are idiots. I'm done here.
Dude, I'm all
Done
for
with
that.
this
But she could be
conversation.
like into witchcraft, so that's how she gets
That'd
into
be
people's
interesting.
dreams.
It'd be interesting. The
I
new
would-
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm
moving
all for
on.
that.
Can we move on, please?
What does being Freddy a woman make
Can we
you
move on,
uncomfortable?
please?
No, it makes Bo uncomfortable.
You guys,
Stupid.
you don't think that's a role a woman
We
can
got
play?
30 minutes left.
It could be.
I'm all for it. What about Friday the 13th as a woman?
Me and Jason Voorhees.
Jason.
Oh.
She's like Jane. Like they take all the male horror movie villains
just
and
turn them
make
into
them
women?
all women. You have Michelle Myers,
Yeah.
What's the name of the Hellraiser guy?
Pinhead.
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 I think stiletto face, silk face.
Ladies out there, if you're listening, I apologize for these guys being so sexy.
Why?
I'm
Actually,
not
that's
being sexist.
That's
We're
actually,
the ones over here saying
that's like
do it.
female empowerment.
Yeah,
kidding
you
me?
guys are the ones like, no, that won't work. Psh,
You're like,
don't tell me
nah,
a woman can't
You're
do
like-
it.
Yeah, women can do whatever.
Whatever they want.
No,
Women
it
can
says
be
they
Freddy.
can't. No, not with it.
They could be the Ghostbusters.
Not with it.
Just
Totally,
saying.
it happened. There were
Yeah.
4 female
fine and
Ghostbusters.
dandy. Good for them.
It
It was
happened.
pretty decent for what
I'm
it
just
was.
saying.
I'm not saying the Ghostbusters.
So let's
movie's bad.
get to the actual root of the problem. But what is it about women that you don't feel like they could be better than men in some things?
It's not it at all. Actually,
Do you feel like they're not equal?
Actually,
Get 'em,
if
Bo.
you- hold up. If you want to be real about
I'm
this
starting
shit,
to feel
hold
like
up.
that.
If you want to be real
Like
about
you
this shit,
feel.
can we go back to the Tiger versus Serena argument that you sided with Tiger because Serena's a woman?
No, I sided with Tiger.
I'm just saying.
because
Period.
he-
Point blank. We're done here.
I'm
Move
saying,
on.
no, you're trying to change the subject.
Done.
I see what
Done.
you did there. But
And we're done.
there was no Serena Williams video game.
And we're done.
Dope. It's like watching a mirror argue with the reflection. Y'all are like the same. It's so funny to
Come
watch
at me
you
about
two
this
argue.
shit.
It's hilarious.
So, do you feel like they should always be in the kitchen? Is that what you're saying? Like,
No,
are
that's
you-
what
are those,
you said.
Are those the roles that you feel women are only supposed to be doing in movies? They can't be horror stars.
So, Swiss, how's your day going, buddy?
Yo, this is fantastic. Like this is the most agitated I've seen Bo about a movie. Literally, I think we struck a nerve when it's like yo,
Don't
you don't
go to Freddy.
You don't
You leave
fuck with Freddy
alone, bro.
You don't fuck with something like that.
Don't.
Just like you don't go and change Dracula to a fucking woman.
They've done that.
No, they haven't. Dracula's
Wow.
always
Vampire.
been-
Yeah, there's
That's
been.
that's the second time where he said changing it to a woman. Like he's like, there's something
gonna-
there.
He's
Actually,
gonna
what
spin
I was
that.
gonna say
There's something
was
deeper in there.
Dracula's always been a dude. So what do? They brought in the chick, the fucking Queen of the Damned.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's basically a woman
It's
Dracula.
basically a
Okay.
female
And
Dracula.
what's
Exactly.
wrong with that?
Oh my
But they
God.
didn't call
But they
it.
didn't call her
Piece of
Dracula.
They made it separate, which I respect that because
So if they
Dracula
took-
is fucking.
so they
So,
just-
hold on. So,
so-
if they took the Freddy idea
And just changed her
and
name.
just changed it to a woman and didn't call it Nightmare on Elm Street, it was the same movie.
and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. But you can't call it